It definitely like exceeded my expectations for what a stock VQ would do. I guess I really like drifting. That's pretty much. I got bullied a lot in high school for that name, and now it's like
That motor was installed at the track.
Yeah.
yes, it was.
Put in at a racetrack.
And believe it or not, I could tell.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another episode, Smoking Section. We're out here live in action at the SMP Drift Event Mayhem. We're here pit side with our good friend Zane, and he's here.
Have to use the mic pretty good.
Yeah, get up on
Like,
that thing.
actually.
Get up in there.
And
It's just every time you talk, just lean in a little.
we've got his VQ-swapped S13 that he just finished up and drifted today behind him.
Yes.
Insane swap. Fast.
We're here to talk about things that we're doing in drifting today and tomorrow and the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. What are we doing here? What are you doing?
Driving my VQ swap car.
Hell yeah. It drives too, right?
Yes. A lot better
Pretty
than I
fast.
expected, to be honest.
Yeah. It looks sick out there on the track driving.
Yes.
It's pretty
I-
fast.
You know, it's
Yeah.
going to be as good as it actually is.
It looked pretty, looked like it drove good.
Yeah.
All right. Introduce yourself, Zane. Tell the people who you are.
I am Zane Gardner. I guess I really like drifting. That's pretty much my main thing right now. I've rode BMX forever. That's why every Instagram handle and YouTube is Zane Gardner BMX. Got real creative at about 14 with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Never changed it because stick with it, I guess.
Why would you?
Yeah, I got bullied a lot in high school for that name, and now it's like, people know me by that. So
Yeah. I mean, I seen you do some tricks earlier, so
Yeah.
I think you've earned it.
Still holds up, BMX.
yeah, I've been riding the bike a lot more recently. It's been helping with like, kind of like countering just constantly working on cars because I do it for
Yeah.
a living and everything else. So it's a good way to break away and go do some fun stuff for a minute.
Yeah. We've definitely been getting into a lot more bike riding lately. It's for the same reason. Good way to break away
I
from
love
the
it.
cars for a little bit.
It is, and actually, like, I think a lot of it transfers over. I know everyone that gets on here is like, oh, I used to ride BMX, or I used to ski,
Right.
or I did whatever, some sort of extreme sport. But a lot of that transfers over, like knowing where your body is and knowing where your car is and knowing how to react to certain motions and stuff like that. I think it really transfers.
Yeah, for sure.
There's definitely a pipeline.
Having control.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty important.
Yeah.
So, at what point in time did you know that you were gonna VQ swap this S13?
Kind of a crazy story. I rebuilt a KA for it over the winter and like went through it, went all the way down to bare block, used like stock pistons, everything. The intention was to eventually go KAT because I've seen it prove to be pretty reliable as of lately. People are making a lot of power on those. And so I did all that, got it all the way put back together, and super excited, was going to go drive it that weekend, not an event or anything, just like take it around the street, and ended up going to start it, and it was completely flooded with gasoline. And so much so that I cranked it over and it sheared the starter off.
Oof.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Didn't realize that had happened at the time, then pulled the spark plugs and very quickly realized that there was about 3 gallons of gas in my exhaust and in my
God.
yeah, it was actually ridiculous.
That doesn't even make sense.
It was
Still doesn't, right?
I don't understand it. I guess the fuel pump hardwire was slowly getting power or something and let the pump run way too long, or it just like siphoned kind of with the injectors. I don't know. Anyways, had that happen, pulled the KA out, or I'm sorry, actually got it in the shop and decided that this was not the route I wanted to go. But I definitely still wanted a S13, and I've had this car for almost 3 years, and I wasn't going to, like, give up on it. So I kind of just sat back and was like, okay, what's the best reasonable swap I could do with the amount of money I have. Keep in mind, I've just blown all my money on this KA that's now a boat anchor.
Right.
So, basically took all the KA stuff out of the car and just had it sitting there ready for something. Didn't know what. And ended up doing a little bit of research, watching like old 2010 videos of people with VQ-swapped hatches or like just 13s or 14s, whatever. I was like, okay, I think this could be a really good idea, but I don't know if I'll actually do it, whatever. Ended up hitting up a buddy in Indy that had a $800 G35, went to go buy it, and it had rod knock. So I was like, well, not doing that either. And then got really sick that weekend, like 104-degree fever, terribly ill, called out of work for like 3 days. And one of those 3 days, I will now say, because the statute of limitations has ended with my boss, one of those 3 days, I think the first day that I was super sick, I think it was a Monday, I hit up a guy up in Indy that had a full VQ swap, and he said he would deliver it to me for $2,000. And I was like, sick. So I paid $2,000, got all the pedals, all the harness, like the clutch pedals, like literally everything that you could possibly think of. Came with the trans, the clutch in it was supposedly replaced. Literally still had a fever, like bad fever, when I went and picked it up in the Walmart parking lot, and then went back to the house and was like, oh God, what have I done?
Yeah.
Like at that point I'm committed. So I was, I'm one of those people where I start something, I got to finish it. And I was like,
I think you made a pretty good decision.
I think so too now. But at the time I'm like, God, what have I just spent $2,000 on the, like another just pointless, like don't
Brick
even know
swap.
if it's going to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, this is stupid, whatever. But I just
These
decided
engines are too relevant out here, though.
they are. That was a big persuading factor. Every event that I go to, pretty much other than the one we're currently at, this entire grid is VQ cars.
Yeah.
Like no
That makes
e-chassis.
sense.
There's probably 4 e-chassis. There's always a couple Miata guys, and then 25 VQ-35 cars. And the thought behind my swap was, if I tear something up at this track that I drive extremely commonly, everyone in the pits is probably going to have something if it's not
sure.
S13.
100%.
And it, like, the swap really works, though, too. Like, as I started putting it in there, I realized that, like, the engine's sitting further behind the cross member than, like, even a KA does.
Yeah. Short.
And I compared weights and stuff like that. So, on paper, the entire swap makes a lot of sense, but on actually driving it, I had no idea. I've never driven a VQ swap car. I've never even seen one in person, but I just
Right.
knew it was a thing that people did.
Yeah. It's getting a little more popular.
Yeah.
Aaron Krebs's car was always pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He has the HR coupe, right?
No, that's Dan Savage.
Yeah. I actually just recently started following him, but that dude,
that car rents
Yeah.
to $8,000.
yeah.
It's nuts. It's
I was extremely stoked to learn that. I actually learned that.
dude.
through
There's
the
C Daddy.
HU.
Sorry.
He made
There
it.
He is, dude.
He made
C
it.
Daddy has just rolled into
That
the
is
event.
insane.
I can't wait to hear the woo in
That's
the background.
insane, dude.
He's
We're
gonna
gonna have to woo. We're gonna have to woo for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
yeah,
vibe.
maybe step away from your mic a little bit, but he
Yeah.
made it here, and we're all pumped up for him.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Somewhere over there.
Very excited to drive with this gentleman.
You can go right there.
I'm stoked to drive with all of these dudes.
Oh yeah, see, he just rolled in. This is the kind of thing that you're gonna get with the live action podcast here, live
Yeah.
in the pits. Is
This is a real set.
there's
It's
gonna
a
be
real setup.
there's gonna be generator running in the background. There's gonna be guy rolling in late.
There's gonna be a guy smoking cigarette in the background.
There's gonna be guy walking through. There's gonna be that kind of thing.
I think it's actually a really cool vibe to the podcast. I know that's probably
It's pretty cool. It's just raw. We're just out here.
yeah.
We're actually drifting for real out here.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's just what you're gonna get on the smoking section.
Yeah,
We'll probably be doing this more throughout the season too. Hopefully.
we're kind of gonna have to, because otherwise, how are we gonna do them?
Yeah, we ain't got time.
Started realizing that we're like, oh, we're going to a drift event. Kind of need a podcast.
Yeah.
Not that this is a compromise, but it is a bonus.
Yeah.
The winter only lasts so long.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
also,
for
like,
real.
who wants to hear just people from Fort Wayne talk forever?
Yeah.
Like, I like it, but, you know,
It's like, oh, if we're traveling somewhere, might as well.
might as well get a cool fella or local.
Yeah. Works out pretty well.
Yeah.
So you put that engine in there. What, did you change the spring rate in the front?
Okay.
There we go.
So
There we go.
the intention was to do that. Yes. But
Right.
then Sam hits me up and says, "Hey, get your car ready for this event." I said, "All right."
Yeah.
So your boy just spent a lot of money on a lot of stuff getting this done. Not as much as either of them have spent. Near it.
That's
I
all
think.
right, dude.
I do want to mention this, though, because I think this is a really good thing to tell people that may be interested in this swap. I spent as much as, like, pretty much one of your guys' SRs would cost.
Yeah.
Around, like, realistically.
Just to get the engine.
Yeah, no, yeah, just for your guys' engine.
Yeah.
Just the engine. Like, no turbos, nothing.
Yeah.
I spent around $6,000 to get this entire thing done.
That's good.
And I have
That's
a car.
really good.
I have a car that is potentially, haven't proven it yet, but on paper could potentially drive well with your guys'.
Yeah, it drives good.
Exactly.
Dan Savage proved that they can drive good.
Exactly.
It's just, can you do it? Which I know, obviously, you will. You can and you will.
I appreciate that.
Obviously.
Obviously my car.
It's not done yet.
Yeah. My car's not done yet. So back to
Yeah.
back to what we were saying with the spring rates. I have potentially over 10-year-old max speeding rods on my car right now.
Hell yeah.
But
You've had a lot of drift cars.
yes, I've
Had
had
a lot, and you've had some nice ones.
some really nice ones. This one has just been the long term.
Not that you don't know what you're doing. I know that this thing's a major work in progress. The
Yes.
fact that it's here right now is insane.
I appreciate the
Hey, my S13 hatch max speeding rods for I think 2 events.
So the new max speeding rods, especially like e-chassis guys, being around my roommates that are all BMW nerds, they actually love them. Like they swear by them. They're like the best entry level coilover, whatever for those. I'm not knowledgeable on the subject, so if that's wrong, don't quote me on that.
Hopefully they know
Well,
they
I mean,
have them.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, if like your options are max speeding rods or BCs, I'd say just fucking buy the max speeding rods.
Yeah, well, especially for those guys. I know you have.
I wouldn't fully disagree with that.
That's what
If you're getting the base level
on an
BCs.
E chassis.
If
Yeah,
you have the
like-
choice to buy BCs
Yeah, like
or
BRs.
or buy max speeding rods, knowing that in the future you'll get stance.
yeah.
That's the end goal.
Like if you're buying BC coilovers, the BRs, I think you should be planning to buy some other. You better plan to upgrade later on.
Yeah.
They're definitely entry level, and
And-
like they're kind of expensive for entry level because you can get
Yeah.
max speeding rods for $300-500.
I agree.
I know I was talking to you about this, but I was planning on specking out like BCs to a similar spring rates and stuff as what you have, but there's no point in buying.
Do you
it
know what the
twice.
spring rates are on these?
I have no idea.
I wish we knew what that was. We could look it up.
Oh, on the max speeding rods?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just
So-
like wondering what
what
they use.
So here's the reason I say it doesn't matter. We had to air hammer both of the collars on the coil
yeah.
and spin them down with an oxyacetylene torch.
Oh, so they're like cooked. anyway.
Dude, okay, so these, if you've bought BCs recently, you'll know that they're like kind of gold, or they're like gold and black springs or whatever.
Right.
These are green. Like, have you seen like Tane coilovers?
Yeah, yeah.
They're Tane coilovers green.
Hmm.
So, and with like white springs. So I was like, oh, they're Tanes. They'll be okay. And then I like actually started looking at it and I was like, these are totally max speeding rods and they're definitely
yeah.
gonna suck. So
Oh well.
it's whatever. I didn't have, the time. or
Sure, it won't
money.
last long.
No, it won't. This car will probably get parked for a couple months, and I'm gonna
It's
do.
coming together pretty good.
Uh,
Now you know it works. You can kind of like chill.
I can chill a little bit.
Stack some bread.
Yeah, exactly. Drive my Z around.
Hell
Have
yeah,
fun.
dude.
Streeto in the Z.
I hate to say it, but you know how nice this thing would be if you sold your Z and you just dumped all that money into it.
So you just. Said
I only
that?
say that because I literally did that.
Bro, okay,
Yep.
you just said that.
Been
My
there.
boss is gonna turn and look at me and go, "Told you."
Yeah.
Because that's the same. He tells me every single day. He said, "You list the Z yet?" I'm like, "No, bro. Like, it's nice. It's a nice car.
My car's really nice.
It is.
I liked my Z. I debated selling it for sure.
Like I drive the Z to work every single day. Comfortable. It doesn't have air conditioning, but all the shit's there to put it on. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally just like I could be perfect in that car, and then like selling that car to fund this hunk of junk is like, man, I don't know yet.
It would
Dude.
not be a hunk of junk with that chunk of change.
Exactly. No,
Trust me.
if I get like
This
8
guy
grand-
one time got rid of a Z just for the engine to put into that.
I heard
Yeah.
about that. That's wild.
Yeah. So you could do it, and you just have to do like cosmetics and like little touch-up stuff. And
This car could be nuts.
Absolutely. No, I mean ultimately that is the end goal.
I like it now, but I can just see what you're gonna do later.
Yeah.
Cause you made the Miata looked good.
Well, I didn't even mean to, but I was like, what kit would go really good on this car? And then it ended up being the exact same one that you had on the car.
Yeah, but I
and
didn't
was
have
like,
it on it with those over fenders, so it was sick
Yeah.
to see it how it looked with the over fenders. Like it still looked super sick.
It was just the wrong color.
Oh well,
Yeah.
you'll have that.
But no, to be fair, I completely miss the Miata a lot. Like that was
Same.
probably the best driving car I've ever owned, but I felt the low ceiling and knew that with this car and this swap I could at least get further towards my end goal.
Yeah,
Obviously, I don't hate SRs. I actually really enjoy them
you've been saying you wanted to do one.
forever. We did a project in high school, and that was your ultimate project car or whatever for like economics or something, and
Yeah.
my car was an SR 240.
That's sick. I didn't even know about SRs in high school.
Yeah, but
yeah, for people that don't know, Zane previously owned Sam's old Miata.
Yep.
yeah, I guess we should mention that.
Yep.
It is a great car. Needed a lot of work when I got it.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
honestly don't know how it was even running. It was at least 2 teeth off on timing.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah,
I didn't know what was going on.
and that's the same motor that's still currently in it. And
That motor was installed at the track.
Yeah.
yes, it
was
was.
put in at a racetrack.
And believe it or
Good
not, I
bits.
could tell.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it had to be done.
that car actually, like,
It's a nightmare.
it was perfect. Like there's definitely something up with the subframe. Like I can never get the
No
caster
doubt.
right. Yeah.
The thing just
After-
plowed into a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. That thing got wrecked.
Yeah. I backed it into the wall here, but in a cool and fashionable way.
Yeah, I didn't. Like plenty of
It was
times.
it was the that was kind of the final kiss goodbye on that car. It sat all over winter, and then I ended up trading it for my 350Z that I daily now.
Yeah.
A nice, comfortable daily. So
I did a lot of what people would call distasteful driving in that car.
I argue that it was the sickest driving I've ever seen, and is probably
I was-
what landed me.
We were having a good time that day.
Yeah.
I did some pretty crazy stuff.
You're talking about here, right?
No, just like in general.
Okay.
Like
I wanna-
running into people on purpose.
I want to talk
Just
about
a team, but
the first time that you guys showed up here because I think it's very important.
oh really?
Yes.
Dude,
It's actually
you'll have
sick.
to describe it from your point of view because I probably don't remember.
So, if I remember correctly, I show up and Ezra actually, who was off camera, was like, "Yo, there's this drift team here," and I'm like, "There's drift teams?" Like, I'm like, "That's cool. Like, I think that's a really cool concept. Like, we should do that one day. That's cool." And I see you guys go out on track, and I'm like, "This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life." Like,
Crazy.
I think who had C Daddy's old car or his car now?
No one.
No one.
Okay.
That C
Somebody-
Daddy's his own car.
Somebody had an E36 that was all done up to be the same, and like they went off track and hit the
It
wall.
was Cody.
Yeah.
I don't know if I hit the wall.
You didn't hit a wall, but you were
No,
close.
but you bent your radiator support, and I remember.
Oh,
you guys,
Miles hit me. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you guys like pulled it straight,
With the
and then
truck.
like you had like your car was just the coolest thing ever. Because
Yeah.
like I started out drifting Miatas, so I'm just like infatuated with your car.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm just seeing like just send after send, and you're doing backies going like 70 down the straightaway here.
I think yeah, we were going really.
I'm just like, dude, who are these guys? Like, where did they even come from? Like, what is going on? So that was kind of my first introduction to you guys. And then I want to say it was the same event. I had my NB that was spray rattle canned one color from Walmart. Like it had a kit on it, but it was like half the kit was gone. I was just trying, you know what I mean? And yeah, I remember trying to do backies, and you guys were doing the same thing that you were doing when I was ripping this thing earlier, which is just like hands in the air, like pumping, dude. And I'm like, oh my God, like.
You were ripping that day. I remember seeing you like me out trying to do backies, like just because you were watching us try to do them, you were trying to do them, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, this guy's going for it.
You guys are just like hell yeah, dude, and I'm just like, oh my God, the guys that I think are cool think I'm cool. Like this is the coolest day ever.
Yeah, dude.
And like that was my introduction, and like Seth had the Z, like dude, oh my God,
doing backies.
It was just like. I mean, genuinely came in, threw down, and then, like, I didn't see you guys again for a year.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, yo,
cool.
what just happened? It just opened a whole new door of, like, there's not just go around the track by yourself, repeatedly do the same laps, like, try and get closer to the wall, do this, do that. It's like there's, like, an aggressive form of driving with your friends, and I thought that shit was the coolest thing ever.
It's pretty sick. I love it.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best time.
Yeah. Obviously, you've learned that.
Yeah, no, there's like a whole nother level that you unlock after a certain point, and it just everything gets really crazy from there, and then it gets really fun.
Yeah, it gets really crazy.
Every lap is crazy, dude.
It's really exciting.
Like when you're driving like 3-4 cars, like these 3-4 cars together, dude. Every lap is crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like
the noises are insane.
No lap feels tame, dude, because the noise is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was taking, what's his name in my car? Aiden. And I was like, just like pedaling it. And I was like, man, this thing just sounds so crazy. Like, so much throttle input, and it just gets loud. Like, I mean, I sound like an idiot, but it just gets loud as hell, dude.
Yeah. Like, wastegate opens up and it's screaming.
I'm insanely jealous of your guys' SR noises, because the one downside to this engine swap is the sound that comes out of the tailpipe. And I know some people just genuinely cannot stand it, and I totally see where they're coming from, but you have to also
Yours is quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet it sounds good inside the car, too.
I mean, to be fair, the last
I don't
thing...
know if you heard the pod where I talked about VQs actually sound good from inside the car.
They do, yeah, and I think a lot of, like, the typical VQ owners think that their car sounds amazing. It does not sound good. Because like
Not to us outside.
my Tome sounded good in the car, but if you rolled the windows down, oh my God, you could hear me for like a mile.
Dude, I was not displeased at all when you were driving. I was like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You were definitely giving her the sauce.
Yeah. My exhaust is currently the Megan Racing exhaust off of my KA car. So it's literally, we just adapted it to that flange, and everything from cat back is a Megan Racing 240 exhaust.
Someone ripping out there.
Yeah. Probably a diesel truck, knowing this stuff.
That's just pit side stuff.
Yep. Outdoors.
One other thing I wanted to say was that people doing this swap should also think about the fact that you're halfway to an SR swap with a CD trans.
True.
Because I'm one wiring specialties harness away and a link and a SR from having a pretty dialed SR car.
Yeah.
Once I get this set.
Your shifter position's pretty similar to mine, right?
Yeah, I think so. I have the GK Tech V2 on a CDO1, which it is actually different between.
Which means if you do put an SR, the drive shaft will probably work.
See, that's what I mean. I've already bought half the stuff, and once I do all the chassis side stuff, such as coils and solid bushings, what is ripping through people?
It's a Ford Ranger.
You can hear that.
Nice. Yeah, that's exactly what you get at SMP.
Yep, random Ford Ranger coming through at this hour.
Midnight.
We are podcasting at midnight also.
Give C Daddy a round of applause, everybody. Wow, C Daddy. Unbelievable. Unreal.
Yeah. Unreal.
You had a similar situation. You were kind of slamming this car together, making progress wicked fast, and recording all of it. We were constantly talking about it.
Yeah, it was
like Zane's killing it.
My favorite show to watch over the whole like past couple months has been Zane posting on his story like every day about what he's doing to his VQ-swapped S13. He's like oh, I'm having this problem, and it turns out I can just use this regular old thing for it. Like, look at that.
350Z pedal into the car, pretty sick.
Yeah.
Works somehow perfectly, I guess.
Use an acetylene torch and just use the factory 240 pedal as your model for it.
Damn.
There's a lot of this swap, like things make way too much sense on this swap, such as the oil pan clears the rack and the subframe
Yeah.
the exact same way it does in a Z.
Yeah.
The whole engine sits 6 inches lower than it does in a Z. I
That's
can walk over there and touch all of my bell housing bolts.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in a bad spot. Like, it's just because the way the intake manifolds are. Like, the engine's low.
Yeah. When I had the intake off, I was actually worried that like the engine was too low and was gonna like because the mounts are kind of adjustable to get it like level and everything.
Right.
I genuinely thought that the engine was sitting too low in the car and was gonna start hitting like subframe and steering rack and everything.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Huh.
And then like for example, the power steering setup, I literally cut the bracket off the Z, flipped it, welded it back together, used the high pressure line off a G35, and then bent straight the cooler line, like all the lines for the return, and then ran it to my cooler and ran it back with like parts store line. So that's my power steering setup.
Pretty easy.
The G high pressure power steering line threads straight in. You have to bend it like a little bit.
What radiator pump or what radiator?
Radiator pump.
Right, I meant what radiator hose. I was gonna say water pump hose.
Yeah, this is interesting. So the top hose, I walked into O'Reilly's and like my job goes through O'Reilly's all the time. So I just walk in and walk back there and I was like, okay, I want that one and that one. They look like they'll work.
Yeah.
And I like knew the general diameter of it, you know what I mean? Like the diameter of the hose. And I'm like, I want that one and that one. It's a 370Z upper power steering hose and a GMC 1500 V8 rear or lower.
Yeah.
Or sorry, coolant hose.
Yeah, radiator hose.
It's late.
It is really late. Yeah, it's about midnight here right now, basically. So.
Yeah, pretty sick swap.
I'm actually really stoked about it. That gives me hope because I don't hate those. Like my Z was sick, dude. I loved the engine in that. It was like reliable, fast, torquey.
And that's exactly
plenty of power. Like it was just like it's the issue is it's just the 350Z.
Yeah. And honestly, the car of a Z is my least favorite part of a Z.
Yeah.
The engine's sick. Like
engine, trans,
think about
seat position, steering column.
Yeah. Think about everybody that's driving these cars to events and like just beating the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like I've watched Colin overheat his car to like 5 minutes, pegged it hot. Like completely pegged, rev limiter the whole time, just doing burnouts and at like a demo event.
Right.
And just fires right up. Still the same engine like 3 years later. It's a DE 350Z engine.
They're stout, dude.
They're either really stout or they blow up at like 120,000 miles. There's no in between.
Yeah.
And like when these get rare, if they ever get rare, Nissan Altimas.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah. So
there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's millions.
Just fits in there pretty good, dude.
Yeah, it's not too bad. All I had to do was run hood risers, which are really just like some nuts that I stacked on top of a bolt and then put in there. But like,
yeah, dude. I was talking to Cody about it. I was like, dude, my SR blows up and put a VQ in.
So that's actually where I got the idea from. Is I saw some guy on Instagram driving mid pond with an HR coupe, and his buddy still had like the SR.
Yeah,
I think SR hatch. I want to say 180, and they're like just doors, switch doors, switch doors, and I'm like, that's what I want to do. Why would I not do it? He had an HR, but HRs don't have a direct swap harness yet. It's kind of like you still have to make it, and I'm not that in depth.
Yeah.
Bought a wiring specialties harness.
Dude, how cool would it be to like retrofit a 350Z interior into that car?
That would be sick.
So you actually can.
That would be so cool, dude.
You can swap the whole dash over.
That would be sick.
And it's not that bad. I thought about it.
You could probably rig up the center console somehow, maybe. Might be too short in the S13 for what compared to the Z. But the Z's not that long either.
It's a little different.
The Z's pretty short.
But also like the tallness
might
be off.
It's a little different too because you got back seats in a hatch or a coupe.
You can also 3D print stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. Like how Miatas have like the end plate if you want to do the center console delete. Yeah.
He knew exactly where I was going.
Yep.
Yeah, if you get the dash and make the rest of it kind of look similar.
Cool Miata stuff. Dude, you're a Miata nerd.
Dude, your factory gauges work?
So I have to run a Dakota transmitter, which is like this device that turns CAN bus into analog signals.
Yep.
I haven't quite gotten it figured out yet. My factory coolant temp gauge would work with the Wiring Specialties harness. It's already wired in there, but I didn't have time to get a coolant temp sensor, so I just have EcuTech on my phone, and I just look over every couple laps, and I'm like...
Yeah, he pulled over into the pits, and he was like, I got to check what my engine's at, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm just going to look at it on my phone, and I was like, you don't have it in your car? And you were like, no.
So... earlier when we all went out on track, I did like probably 8 laps straight, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I definitely overheated this thing, and my phone was on the EcuTech thing, just sitting in the passenger seat, and I'd grab it going down the straight and look, and it would say like 200. I'm like, cool, and then enter. I'm like,
that is so
I straight up. I was not like drifting the whole track unless Ezra was in front of me. But
stock seat, everybody.
Yeah, stock S14 seat. Couldn't get seat brackets in time.
Oh my god, legendary,
Making
dude.
it work.
You were ripping, dude. It didn't look like you were having a problem.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you just gotta make it work.
Stock seat will be all right.
Yeah.
Like driving like this.
No, dude. I
Legs completely spread out.
So here's a little secret. Don't tell anybody that's running tech at this track. I don't have the lap belt either. It's just the top one that kind of sucks. Yeah. So you kind of get thrown around.
Trust me, brother. You can get away with stock seatbelts here. I think you're good.
Yeah. Well.
He's got half of it.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I am saying that.
You got the top.
I mean, allegedly.
That's the important half, I think.
That's just S13 stuff.
That's the don't hit your face off the windshield half.
Yeah.
Which I cannot disclose whether that has happened here or not, but I will let you
decide.
Yeah, decide if that's happened here.
That's just all alleged stuff, really.
Yeah.
None of that could be real. Who knows? I'm actually really pumped to be back here. I was very stoked to do some fast drifting.
Yes. A lot of people talk shit on this place, man.
A lot of people said that we would never come back here.
They got good reason to talk shit. I hate to say it.
Yeah, there is some good reason.
that sucks, but like what are you gonna do? It's not like they're wrong. There's some stuff here that does suck, I'm gonna be honest. But
yeah.
The track is sick.
It's the cheapest place I know of anywhere to get in. And getting in is sometimes the hardest part. Like for me, around the time that I found this place, like I was super young, like 17 young, and like came and watched Riverside drift here when Riverside was still doing stuff down here. Loved it. The track was like literally a driveway at that point. They hadn't done any of the like widening. If you notice, there's like a strip through it that's literally like if the car was completely sideways or you like spun sideways, whole track is covered.
It used to be wicked narrow.
Yeah, it was kind of cool, but not really.
Not very usable.
Not at all. And they were running like clutch kickers level cars here.
Yeah,
basically they were trying to be the next clutch kickers. And yeah, no, I was here. I watched a couple events, and then I actually talked to James, the guy that runs this event, and just got to like talking to him, and I was like, hey, does my little Miata pass tech? And he's like, you got a fire extinguisher? And I was like, yeah. And roll bar? Yeah. Helmet? Yeah, I got one at home.
Good enough.
He's like, yeah, come back tomorrow with the money and come drive. And dude, I had already done a lot of Streeto at that point, and I say a lot.
Allegedly.
Parking lot shenanigans, such and such.
As you have to sometimes.
I think the track my first event, so I was really happy about that. In a stock 1.8 Miata.
That's pretty good because that's not easy. These cars are very slow. If anybody didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of places nowadays where you can go and drive for $50 a day.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
especially in these trying times.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because there's like, what, 20 cars here today?
Yeah.
It is a 3-day event and it's Friday, but like, I thought more people would show up like after work, but maybe they're gonna show up tomorrow. But like, 20 cars here, but they do run a ton of events at this track, and there's another track right next door that's debatably better.
Absolutely.
And they run events there pretty often also. So like being in this area, southern Indiana, the drifting is plentiful.
There's nothing but
yeah.
corn elsewise.
This place just pours drift events out.
Yeah, it's
Like,
awesome.
So right now there's 2 series running here. So literally there's 2 events a month.
There's basically 3, is there not?
I believe you might be right.
There's Down Bad and then
Oh
there's
yeah,
No Good.
shit! I forgot all about Down Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's
Down
literally
Bad, No Good,
Down Bad.
SMP.
Yep. And
Hey
Every
man, are you
single
Down
one?
Bad or are you No Good?
Nah, bro, I'm SMP.
what are you, SMP? They're all like not. I don't want to say
They're
competing.
all different.
They are
Kinda
all
funny.
different.
They're all like a different kind of vibe.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
all started out drifting for soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's-
the vibe here is obviously, SMP.
I kind of
SMP, it's got its own vibe.
I kind of related a lot to, and this might just be from me like watching a lot of these videos and stuff, but I related a lot to like Ebisu, where it's just everything's a beater. Like very rarely do you see super clean cars here. Obviously, this is
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that people got to
Exceptional.
remember that this is not like the fact that there's this many people out here drifting is nuts.
Yeah, it's also kind of crazy because normally, like you said, there's kind of like a vibe with SMP. If people don't know, like you said, it's kind of like beater cars. But we came to this event today, and there's some decent cars
There's a
out
nice
here.
JZX here. There's a
Nice S14.
super nice S14, a nice Ice 300.
Mm-hmm.
A really sick
nice
VQ
cars.
swap hatch.
Yeah, and
Honestly,
there's some good cars here. There's like 1 or 2 football helmet 350Zs.
yeah. And honestly, at that point, you can deal with them.
Yeah.
They're outnumbered.
I think this track, not necessarily this track, because I don't think the track's extremely hard. I think you can pretty much figure it out in a day, even if you were pretty beginner level. But I
Mhm.
think the drivers at this track, especially the ones that, if you're in a beater car and they're in a beater car, they don't give a shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Like
kind of
you're
scary.
getting doors and you're getting doored and you're scared. Like
Yeah.
that's at least my experience. Like there's kind of a glory to being able to just go out and
There are
beat the
dudes out
piss
here
of your
that are
car.
good at driving.
Yeah. Yeah, and like their cars are definitely not pretty.
Yeah.
And that's why I relate it to Ebisu a little bit, is because of that style of driving where it's just like, who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do like the fact that there's a lot of dudes that seem to be out here that are literally just about driving really hard, which
Yeah.
is respectable.
It's
Like that's all they care about. Like I don't really see it on the internet. I don't see SMP clips on the internet. But like I've been here. I know that there's dudes out here in G35s that are like shredding.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of cars get rode off here.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet.
Just like
Huh.
I mean, I did a 50-50 on the K-Rail.
On the guardrail.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
In the Miata. How'd that
Yeah.
go?
Drove it home. Put a front
What
tire.
were you
on it.
thinking when that was happening?
I'll have to show you the video later because I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I've
but-
seen it.
Okay. It is
It looks crazy.
I was trying to, my homies were on the wall and they're like, yeah, dude, get
Smacking
closer.
it.
And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. And I like clutch kick it. And it was like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Kind of like what you were talking about earlier. Like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Like, I just was like, oh, well, ride this one out. And then like all of a sudden I'm sideways and like not sideways drifting, like sideways, I'm about to roll. And I'm like, all right, well, this is it.
Dude, you could have rolled so easy. That would have been
Oh, yeah. And
awesome.
Sam will know what I mean when I say this. I had a mousetrap in that car. I never had a hard dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, yeah, your boy was Isaac
Sorry.
shaking his head and laughing.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, dude, it was gnarly.
we're
It
glad we're
was
past
bad.
that point.
Yeah, no, I've learned.
No mouse straps.
Yeah,
You know what we're talking about, Cody?
Yeah, it's like a style bar in a Miata.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah, it's like
The ones that fall down and crush your head.
yeah, yeah,
And break your neck and kill you. Yeah.
yep.
If you roll.
I watched the old donut video on that when they like dropped a Miata upside down
Yeah.
just to show it or something.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
hilarious.
Yeah.
It was a hard dog style bar, if that's any better. It's
Really?
or maybe it had I think it had a hard dog harness bar in it. Like you know how the NAs came factory with that?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh well,
Yeah. Whoops.
those times are past you.
I was really just worried I was gonna ruin that hard top. Them things are worth it.
You got a car with a real roof now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much, but yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah, that's
sunroof
good.
on that?
I do have a sunroof.
Is it like glass or
Glass.
nice? That sucks.
OEM.
Retractable
Actually,
or does it
Does it
Pop-up.
function?
It's just a pop-up, the little latch. I actually seeked out a
Oh, just a
latch
little,
with a-
dude. The latch one
Really?
is boss. I wish I had a latch one. Mine is the motorized. That
They didn't
slides
make the
back.
latch one for the coupe, did they?
I don't know. I wish they did.
They should have if they didn't.
I'm trying to
because it's
swap it
definitely
out.
superior.
Trying to swap it out. That'd be so sick. Instead of doing a sunroof delete, just do like a modification to where it's just a pop-up panel.
I love the pop-up latch.
It'd be hard as hell to do it clean though,
It's like a second roof wing.
and make it seal. No way you're doing that.
I got a funny story about sunroofs.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, we should.
No.
probably-
We don't have to.
We skipped the beginning of his life because
No,
he's
we
still
should
really
do
there.
that.
Actually,
Okay.
Yeah, we should do.
Go
that.
ahead.
All right,
All right,
well,
go
give
ahead.
me a second after the sunroof story. So I'm driving to work one day, and I'm like running late, freaking out anyways. And I have this Mazda 3, and it's been my daily since I was in high school. And ripping down a back road, trying to get to work on time. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise, bro? Like,
Yeah.
what is that noise? It's like whistling above my head, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what that is. It's driving me nuts. And of
Yeah.
course, my young dumb self is like poking the sunroof, and I'm like, dude, what is this noise? And finally I'm like, wait, it got quieter when I did that, so I like push it kind of hard. Whole sunroof just like Fast and Furious is out of the top of the car,
Oh.
and it hits the road and just explodes. And I texted my boss, and I was like, bro, I don't know what to do. like- I was like, I'm gonna be a little late, and I just sent him a picture, and it's like glass all down the road.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That sucks.
it did. It was not ideal, but it was really, really funny, even when it happened. But then I was like, damn, I gotta pay a bunch of money for this
Yeah.
sunroof, bro.
That is a bummer.
Yeah, it was not ideal.
Yeah.
Now that you've
sucks.
told us that great sunroof story, go ahead and tell us about the day you were born, and then on.
So I was born on September 4th, 2003, in Bloomington, Indiana, where I have lived my whole life.
He's living it. Still.
Yeah, still at the beginning, kind of. I'm not that much younger than you.
I think you're older than me.
No, I'm not.
How old
I'm
are you?
22.
He just said it when he was born.
Oh, yeah.
Were you born before?
For some reason, I thought you were older than me for like a little bit.
No, I'm older than Seth. That's what it
Oh,
was.
maybe.
Because I was like, whoa, I'm
You're
older.
definitely older than Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No.
For some reason, I thought you were older than me.
Because
That's even sicker.
he
dude.
has a better
What the hell?
mustache.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's because of, yeah.
Because he
He
has a
does.
better mustache.
He does.
Shut up. I hope you
Alright.
can hear that.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
I was,
You're younger
in,
than I thought, I guess.
yes, born in Bloomington, Indiana. I was raised there as well. Yeah,
Do you have a dad?
not really, kinda. I'm going to say kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brothers or sisters?
2 older sisters and a old stepbrother from an older
Yeah.
marriage that I still hang out with. He's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, went through like 3 divorces, I think, I want to say.
No shit.
Yeah, 2 were with the same person actually. Not me.
No, your
my
mom.
parents. Yeah.
Or
Well,
dad.
my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, so I guess I came home from the hospital, hung out with mom and dad for about 2 years, and then they split, and my dad got custody, which is probably why I'm sitting here right now, surrounded by a bunch of drift cars and a bunch of dudes that like extreme sports. We lived at my dad's buddy's house, and he had a motocross track in his front yard.
Oh, sick.
Oh, that rules.
For my second birthday, I was given a Honda 50. And it was an early second year birthday present.
Was it a CRF 50?
Yes, it was. I still have the key from it.
Yes.
With the
What
VIN
year
on it.
was it?
Probably, I think it was brand new, so I'm gonna say like 05.
Dude, I had an 03.
Yeah, it would have made a
Or
mean
was mine
carrot.
05? I had one of those though.
Yeah.
Sick.
No, dad got me that. Had the training wheels. Rode around my grandparents' yard a lot. Super big on dirt bikes as a kid. Like raced them. Still have like a bunch of trophies and stuff.
Was that thing I said about 2-strokes? Is that real?
What's that?
Oh, I was telling him about 2-strokes. 2-stroke dirt bikes are crazy.
So
Yeah.
So I haven't been out there in like 4 or 5
It's
years.
got to be something with the SR dudes and 2-stroke.
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely. And I'll tell you exactly what it is because I wanted to make this point when you said that. 2-stroke dirt bikes have a power band like a mean power band. If you never ridden one, you hop on like a YZ250 that's kind of built up and just, dump the clutch.
Dude, even a YZ80.
Oh yeah, 100%. 85. I used to rip 85.
Like so fast.
Yeah, they're too fast for their own good. But
Yeah.
But while you're riding a two-stroke, like there's a big difference between like woods guys and track guys. Like all the track guys want the low end torque to like come out of a corner and immediately hit a jump. You know what I'm saying? So two-stroke guys, you have to stay in that power band, and it's just like a turbo because you have to wait for that lag, which is the bottom end just not having shit. And then once you get it up on pipe, it just goes.
Yeah.
And like I still explain like car shit in dirt bike terms sometimes. So I'll be like, yeah, once I got the SR car or my like 1.6 car, like once I got it up on pipe or whatever, I'll say like the same shit.
Up on pipe.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
My dad always said that. But yeah,
it's power
the
bands in
exact
that
thing.
pipe, bro.
Yeah. Well, they say that because like two strokes have that big expansion chamber. It essentially does like kind of the same thing as a turbo. Yeah, I have a YZ250 in California.
Still?
Yeah, in California.
Damn, dude.
Um,
Dude, two strokes are just the sickest thing.
dude,
ever.
they are.
Like, when those dudes are ripping them through the corners too, they're like using the clutch like we do in our cars.
Exactly.
Like wah.
Basically, you want to compare a 4-stroke dirt bike to an LS car and a 2-stroke dirt bike to one of your guys' cars.
Hell
Same
yeah.
exact shit. And actually, a lot of that transfers between the two sports.
Yeah, throttle control and
Yeah,
stuff like
absolutely.
that. Clutch control, huge.
Yeah.
Slip in the clutch.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty sick.
You can clutch kick dirt bikes too. I don't know if you know that.
Oh yeah.
You come into a corner and slam on the brakes and then
Lean over the bars, baby.
and just dump the clutch, and it's like same thing as drifting. I don't know. It was really fun the last time I went.
That was
'cause
sick.
I was
Isaac
going
nodding
back
his
and
head.
forth.
Big two-stroke guy.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. But yeah, had the dirt bikes as a kid a lot. Moved to Ellettsville, Indiana, which is still in the greater Bloomington area, and had a dirt bike track in our backyard. And then my dad and my stepmom ended up getting divorced. I moved to another spot in Bloomington, started getting into cars. Mustangs. Loved Mustangs, bro. They were my favorite thing on the face of this planet. Like, there's still an old Instagram out there somewhere that I will not name the name of, but I'm 13 and posting pictures of like Mustang memes, like Mustang versus Camaro, and
Hell yeah.
got really into like Smokey and the Bandit and stuff like that.
Good thing to get into.
Like the old school movies, you know what I mean? Like Hot Rods and stuff like that. And then
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'm young and impressionable, and I see this dude riding BMX bikes in Barcelona, and I'm like, yo, that looks cool. I bet I could do that.
Hell
So
yeah.
I dig this like
Probably
old
could.
shitty Walmart bike out of my grandparents' shed and started shredding the BMX stuff. Didn't actually start eating shit, and then was like, okay, this sucks, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it's really fun. And then got pretty good at it. The guy that I was referencing is obviously Mr. Adam LZ.
Hell yeah. That's the only guy you think of most
Yeah.
time for BMX and drifting.
It was around that time where like extreme sports YouTubers were like really popular anyways. Like you had like Tanner Fox for scooters, and then like Braille was taking off with like the skateboarding stuff, and kind of that weird like second coming of all the extreme sports.
Yeah.
And I was just super into it. I was like, this shit
Yeah.
is so fun. Like this is what I'm gonna do. And I just kind of like set out with that goal. Adam quit riding. I didn't, so I stopped watching him. Like broke completely away from it. My stepmom and dad ended up getting back together, and we moved to Ellettsville again. So I finished out my freshman and sophomore year of high school there, and then COVID hit. And
Oh, damn.
my dad moved to California my freshman year of high school, or maybe 8th grade. I can't remember. So I ended up going out there and riding BMX out there a lot, and I got
Yeah.
a lot of like that inspiration from out there and stuff too.
Hell yeah.
And got
You
to
rode some competitions too, or no?
I did a couple like jams, which is essentially just like big
Sick.
party or whatever, you know what I mean? Not really like not any trophies, but I did win a jam. That was cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was super sick.
You rip on a bike, dude. I've seen it.
I appreciate
He
it.
came over
Yeah.
one time to pick up some 240 parts, and he met me at my buddy's house, 4910 Trails.
Yep.
And I just let you take a lap on my bike, and you just like hit the whole like line first try.
Those are sick
Like no
trails.
no sight lap, no nothing. Just hopped on the bike.
Yeah.
Did a T-bog on the last jump, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, or like one of the middle ones. I
Yeah,
remember. Or
you were going nuts. I was
yeah.
like, what the hell? This guy just showed up and owned the spot, like
Yeah.
Skate 3 style.
I don't know, man.
Everyone was like, who is this guy? And I was
Yeah.
like, I drove this guy, and I knew he was good, but I didn't think that you could just come and like shred up some trails because,
I mean, that's like 9 years at that point that I've been riding. And like, I kind of quit when I got into cars and got my first Miata and stuff, but like, I never really fully stopped. I actually won that jam after I hadn't ridden for 6 months because the kind of, I don't want to say like tolerance break, but like a tolerance break from fear. It let my mind like go to new places and just try shit without the fear of the consequences as bad.
Right.
Not like, oh, dude, I hurt from that thing that I tried the other day. So like, I don't want to try this new trick because it's going to hurt me even worse and I'm not going to be able to ride as long. So taking that like nice break actually really helped me.
Yeah. Sure, it's a
But-
nice refresher.
Yeah. Actually got back to the California stuff. I got stuck in California during COVID.
Ooh.
So I went out there for spring break and right during spring breaks when all that hit in 2020 and
Yeah.
ended up like living out there for 6 months and like met a lot of really cool people, did a lot of really cool things, saw a lot of super dope cars around that area, and just that kind of pushed me over the edge. Like maybe I do like cars, like maybe I do want to get into this stuff. And then my buddy Jimmy had always loved Miatas. And he's like, dude, they're so sick. Like, you should watch this YouTube channel, like Hager Garage and all this. And he's like, watch Ricer Miata. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like I will, whatever. And then like there was this Miata in a tow lot across the street from his house. And I remember seeing it and I was like, man, maybe that would be kind of cool. It's like a 2-seater, like it's got the pop-ups and stuff. Like that's sick.
Sporty sports car.
Yeah, and I knew Adam had the 240, and I was like, "Oh, they're like the same car." They're not at all. So,
Close enough.
yeah, I guess if you squint,
Yeah.
every Miata owner secretly wants a 240.
Oh yeah. Especially the ones that drift.
Absolutely.
Like yeah, every guy wants a 240, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, finally got to come back from California. Stepmom and dad divorced for the last time as soon as I get back. So I go to live with my mom in this little town called Bloomfield, Indiana, which is kind of like down here, but way worse.
Oh,
Like even less shit going on
Yeah.
all the time. And I was in auto tech at the time, met up with my buddy Hunter. He let me build my very first Miata. I actually bought that car with no engine and rebuilt the engine, first engine build. Didn't know what the hell I was doing.
still in the car, right?
No,
Oh.
3 engines later.
Frick.
Yeah, sorry. Wish that was a cooler story, but no, I rod knocked.
I was really trying to set you up there.
I know. I could have lied, but I didn't.
Hey.
Yeah. Not worth it.
Oh man, that's funny. That sucks. What
Yeah.
happened with that?
Well, first engine was me pretending I was a FD driver, just leaving that thing on limiter a lot, and then I watched Initial D, and that made it so much worse.
Oh yeah.
I drove 45 minutes to school every day down basically the roads that you saw near my house,
So
and
sick.
so much street-o allegedly happened every morning. Like, had a couple close encounters.
Oh, I bet, dude. A little
Yeah.
drizzle in the morning before
dude.
school. You're
Yeah.
like, I might wreck this car today.
Sleep deprived.
I'm okay with it.
17-year-old kid with a 90 horsepower Miata, absolutely getting it. I
Yeah.
was going through tires every month. I'd have to
Yep.
put 2 new tires on the back of it every single month because they were just gone.
That rules, actually.
It was sick.
The
I
roads out
totally-
here are so sick.
Yeah, very slept on.
I'm really
spot.
jealous, yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Driving to your house was like, it's like, oh, these are mountain roads.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's
They're not like mountain roads, like they're more just like hill roads, but they're
Yeah.
like really good. They're windy,
Mhm.
not too steep,
a lot of
nope,
quarry.
not a
quarry
lot of
roads.
drops. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's one right by my place that's real fun, but if you went off, like it's like 70 feet straight down in a ravine. So
I think I gave you a ride in my Miata right before we traded.
yeah, you did. You pulled the handbrake right in front of my neighbor's house, and I'm fairly certain they bitched at
Oh,
somebody
really?
on Facebook about it. Yeah.
Damn. So,
It was the same one that the hardtop flew off right in front of and landed in their yard.
oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I really didn't set you up there for success.
Nah, you're good.
I
That shit
unloaded that car at like, what was that, like noon or 11 a.m.? It was
way
pretty
earlier
early.
than that.
It was
Yeah, you
early,
guys were
actually.
early as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so
Yeah, Gavin
cool.
was with me.
Yep.
That was sick. Dude, yeah, that was a pretty crazy trade.
Yeah. I ordered the power steering pump to my car to your house.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out. Ended up being the rack, but
No way, really?
yeah.
Bro,
That
I'm
rack
so
was
sorry.
goofed
Your
in that
fault, dude. You didn't.
Oh, I know. I know it was like
I
the
watched
rack was
him.
bad.
I watched him ramp up a hill because of that. It's so funny.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I
it's
never knew
cool,
that.
dude. I don't care.
He loved
Come,
that car.
coming
He,
out on the pod. That's
he
crazy.
never took that out on you. He was never like, "Oh, this fucking guy."
I'm not that type of
Yeah,
guy.
because he's
I
watching
know
me.
people like that.
He's also watching me tear apart this engine on my story every day.
Yeah, I felt
Just
bad.
like
It's the same way it's going through.
It's got Frank wobble. It's got like
It's not like he gave you a cherry car
Yeah.
for a trade.
I think I did an okay job trying to give you information on that car. when it
Oh
worked.
no! To be completely transparent, I knew I was getting the shit into the stick
Yeah.
on that one.
I
and
signed
was still
up for
just
the customer service side of it. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't care. I'll let you know anything you need to know.
I was still just like, yo, this is that car that I saw that one day at Salem.
That's
Like,
so sick,
I
dude.
was like, I know it'll do what I want it to do, and it's gonna be super sick, and I'm gonna wrap it for the first time ever doing wrap.
It's
That
not
was
that bad.
cool. That actually landed me my job I have now.
Yeah, dude.
So there you go.
That car looked good too.
Thank
For
you.
a first wrap job, dude, looked good.
Yeah, I was really worried it was gonna look like real wrinkly,
Oh,
but
man.
no, it
Killed it. That car looked sick. I was just stoked that you were able to revive it.
Yeah,
Like-
I know the rest of the team's cars kind of and
Yeah.
it went to troubled homes.
You gave me an arrow of that car where I was glad to see what you did to it, and after that, I wasn't really too butthurt about what happened to it. It
Yeah,
was just like
it got to live one more
the
life.
cool. It did, and the coolest thing is that like you came to me going like, I want to sell this car so I can like make my 240 a drift car, and I was like, dude, I did the same thing. I would never be mad because you graduated.
Well, I also just wanted to offer you first dibs, and I totally understand not wanting that car back because that
I just
car
can't
was
afford
not
it,
a good
dude.
example. Yeah.
I love it.
2 drift cars is a burden
What about 3?
on a guy like us. Like, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
2's a lot, man.
I don't know why I do
Three's
what I
trouble.
do.
dude, like, well, like 2 like purpose-built drift cars. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not like really drifting your Z, it's
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of spare time.
Yeah. The Z is pretty much just street car at this point.
if you wouldn't have got this car, would you have drifted your Z this weekend?
No.
All right, exactly.
Yeah.
won't drift it, which is
Exactly.
fine. I wouldn't either.
Well, okay, the only reason I won't drift it is because it's actually worth kind of a lot of money right now, and if I tear it up, it's worth nothing. So it's like I could either sell it and fund this, which is my plan, but I
This
have
thing
to
is
fix
way
some shit.
cooler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This thing is
It's not
already
even
cooler
worth
than
it to
your Z.
tear that Z up a little bit because it's
that's
too
what I'm
nice.
saying. Yeah, I'm kind of just praying I get like hit by somebody that has really good insurance or something.
That'd be sick. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah, maybe a bus, like a city bus. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Get like a hell of payout.
Construction truck.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody who has a lot of money. That'd
Yeah.
be really cool.
Yeah, all alleged.
Yeah,
Allegedly, yeah.
None of us would do that, but we're just thinking about what would happen if we did.
exactly.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll edit this part out.
Yeah, yeah,
We
totally.
won't.
Yeah.
Certainly won't.
Anyways, yeah, I lived in Bloomfield for a while, and then that's where I kind of started. Like, I kind of like didn't have any friends in that area, and like had gotten in like a weird situation where I didn't have friends in Ellisville either at the school I went to. I was just kind of going to finish out my high school career, or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
and gave me a lot of free time. So I ended up just getting on YouTube, watching either Adam or Rudnick or Adam and Rudnick or whatever just do their thing. And I always thought Rudnick was hilarious and his Miatas were sick. So I was like, I want to be like that guy.
Yep, same. I liked it a lot.
I actually got to meet him at PRI this year, and I said, "Hey, bro, you ruined my life." And he goes, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, you ruined my life." And I like showed him a picture of both the cars, and he's like, "Hell yeah, dude, that's sick."
Dude, yeah. He's
Dude, you almost just put on a good Rudnick impression right there.
yeah.
I heard a little
That's
Rudnick
it.
coming.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
You gotta like
funny.
get more cigarette in the gullet down.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Rudnick. Rudnick rules.
Yeah.
He definitely put me on the Miata.
He also like finally stopped doing stupid shit and took drifting seriously, and he's like actually
ripped,
been
dude.
killing
He's
it. And
good.
it's sick. It's so sick to see.
I'd love to do some laps with him.
Yeah.
That'd be full circle for me.
Yeah. No shit, huh?
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll
Sure.
find him somewhere.
Cross paths one day.
No
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah, that dude rips.
Yeah.
Miatas are good.
Yeah. I had my first Miata, and then pretty much picks up where I left off with coming here for the first time, and then I saw you guys, and then
Yeah.
more turmoil with my personal housing situation, living with my mom and stuff like that. She always had crazy boyfriends, but
You've got a sweet job now, though.
bro, I got a killer job now. Love my job.
You're always doing cool stuff.
Shout out Flynn Motorsports.
Yeah, shout out Flint Motorsports.
Yeah. Yeah.
Giving this guy a job.
Yeah, dude. Paying me?
This guy rules. I'm
No,
glad you guys
no.
give him a job.
For real though, I built this entire car in his shop, and like he's done nothing but help, or he'll like last year he threw like 3 stickers on my car and then bought me like 8 tires.
Hell yeah.
Which is like,
That rips.
you can't beat that.
That's
what it's
huge.
about.
That's
and
huge.
And it's like there's 3 people that work there, and one of them's the front desk guy, one of them is the CEO, and one of them's me.
Hell yeah.
So
That's a
and
good place to be, brother.
we're cranking out like C8 vets and doing a lot of like Hellcat stuff and that platform.
Yeah.
It's been cool to experience the LS side of stuff for sure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I completely understand why people like those engines. I just don't think they belong in any car that they didn't come factory in.
They're not fun for you.
No, not at all. It doesn't suit my driving style well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're good engines. People make them work.
Yeah. I actually prefer the underpowered VQ to the
Stock LS.
over torqued LS. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
The stock LS really sucks.
Yeah.
Like bone stock, 300 whatever horsepower LS. That's gotta not. There's no way anybody's having fun with that. That's gotta suck to drive.
There's a grip coefficient there that you just completely disregard after a certain point. And
Right.
yeah, a lot of people don't realize
They're
that
just like
though.
I mean,
A lot of people just think driving sideways is cool, and they don't think about anything really other than that.
yeah, that's
They're
true.
like, why does my S chassis not make grip? And it's like, I don't know, man. Yeah.
Just floor it, man.
Yep. Go.
It's all right. We're not worried about those people anyway.
Yeah. No hate if you are those people, but I would prefer the light and nimble kind of peppy, rev happy VQ V6 versus that.
More balance too.
Absolutely in the
Fit
car.
the car. The sporty factor of it. It's a more sporty engine.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sports.
Sports and stuff.
Dude, we should probably talk about the drifting we did.
Yeah, it was some drifting that we did today. I did some laps. They were slightly above average.
This track's got a big fat entry on it. It's
A couple
awesome.
of them.
Midwest Mayhem.
That's what they call it.
Yep.
It was definitely more Mayhem than I've ever felt today when I got to drive it.
Dude.
I was like, in my car, I was like, damn.
It's sick.
I would come back here again just for the entry.
That's why we came mostly.
I went
100%.
top of third, which I did not think I was gonna touch.
Oh,
or
yeah,
get
you
near,
can do that.
and just like to the floor, threw it sideways, didn't even care where it was going, and then downshift to second, and just clutching a little bit, floored again.
It's so fun.
Best.
The track's good for it. Like,
Mhm.
it's
Absolutely.
honestly
Plenty of
pretty nice.
room.
Yeah, the
Even
entry
if
is
you
sick.
goof it up, like it's not gonna fuck your car up too bad.
They got a wall that you can use for
Reference.
referencing and or
Dragging your rear bumper.
dragging, touching, getting close, referencing, you name it.
Touchy feely.
It's pretty good though. They added a bunch of stuff since we were here last.
Yeah, they
A lot
got
of
like
crazy
some
stuff.
rumble strips.
Yeah.
Those
So,
weren't here last
those
time we
were
were here.
nice.
They're kind of makeshift. Looks like they just dumped some fucking bags of concrete around the edges of the track and then kind of
Yeah.
just let them form up. But I mean, they'll keep you on the track, and that was
keep you on the track.
that
They
was a
keep
major problem.
stuff off from.
coming onto the track.
Yeah,
keep the
absolutely.
dirt from coming onto the track, which
Yeah.
is like a major problem.
Considerably cleaner
Yeah.
than usual. Like, I mean, your car doesn't look like it got driven at SMP today.
Yeah,
So that's good.
Well, it's kind of like one of those things is people talk about the Grange dust
Yeah.
and how bad that is, and maybe sometimes there's just a sacrifice you
Maybe
gotta make.
we're being a little bit, we're being babies.
Yeah, we're being little babies about a little bit of dust and dirt in our cars when it could be worse, maybe.
Yeah, it could be
It's-
desert.
Yeah.
It's also not raining for once driving this track.
Yeah,
so,
that's the worst, dude. Is like
This place is useless in the rain. Sorry.
yeah.
it's already pretty slick.
Yeah, it's too bumpy and there's too many areas that hold water. You just drive through the track and it's just like hydroplane everywhere.
You will hydrolock an engine if it has too low of an intake here.
Yeah, and
100%.
like
It's things to keep in mind when you're making a trip here.
the mud, like that, because it's so dusty.
It's actually it's baseball sand.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like that's what gets all over the inside of your car. If you're tandeming with somebody, you're literally getting hit in the face and eyes and interior.
It's still
shit
going
with
on
that.
a little bit, but
Yeah, but I would say at least closer to like you were saying, like Grange style of.
I wish they would paint the rumble strips like something so you can just like
Have kind of see the outside of the track a little better.
Absolutely.
both,
kind
like
of-
the inside and the outside would be nice just to see it because like it just kind of fades into like brown and black. Like
Yeah,
not to say that you can't do it, but like you get to the edge and it's
yeah.
dirty and
Like if you want to
bumpy.
be riding the edge, it's
It's a rough ride out there.
yeah.
You can jump the rumble strips too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you know that. If you go so far inner clip that you are going to crash, you can lift the front of the car over them and they will land on the other side. I have a picture of me doing it in a G35 on my Instagram.
Dude, me and him were going out and doing backies going this way.
Yeah.
He was doing them. He did a pretty sick one. I went out and did one. I did like a dirt drop right before, but I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I didn't realize that if you go wide, you can use that. Like,
Yeah.
you can just dirt drop the hell out of your car right there in fourth gear, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, there's a couple little nuances to this track where you can like use the shitty track building to your advantage.
Yeah, dude,
Certainly.
like the best backy I think I ever did was in my E36, and I swung it so wide that like I hit the dirt like as I'm coming around like this way, and I lost the like more grip, and it swung me around.
Dude, I
extra
think that that's
fast.
what you were missing out on earlier because that's what I did. It worked awesome.
Just
Yeah.
swing the back end.
Go
into the
wider.
dirt, yeah.
Yeah.
Best
go
backy
wide.
I've ever done was down this straight like midnight with my Z.
That's crazy.
It was awesome.
You can't
That's the
sit
other
out
thing.
there.
They actually run night events here with no lights. So
It's
which is
so
good.
hard.
gives
to
a
see.
real streeto
Can't
vibe.
see. I think my seat's too low to be driving at night, dude. I cannot see over my hood. Honestly, I don't know why I put it like that because I can't see very well at all. I'm too short.
I need whatever
Yeah,
seat
put
rail
your
you have.
feet up, dude.
I don't know. It's a seat rail.
Mine's getting an Amazon one that I fabricate a little bit and figure it out because
Good deal.
yeah, $35 is just
You don't
that fits
you
my
don't
budget.
need a wicked low seat rail. You're not tall enough for it to be a major issue, I don't think.
I thought I was, but driving with the S14 seat, I feel like I probably could have just gotten.
You'll be
away with
fine.
making
Just
mine
lean it
one.
back extra if you need.
Yeah.
You'll be totally fine.
Yeah.
I
Sorry
thought it
if
was a sick one today, dude. I was stoked.
Yeah, I think the
Drifting
driving
was
sick.
cool. It was fun.
And there's even more of it coming up tomorrow, right?
and the next day.
Yeah.
I don't know if
3
you guys
days in a
are
row. That's why we're
I'll
here.
be here. As long as the VQ turns over in the morning, I'll be here.
That's
Back
fun.
to our roots, trying to drive 2 days and 3 days.
Yeah. It's the best, man.
Showing up
Yeah.
for basic events a little bit
Yeah.
for fun mostly.
Sorry if I look like I'm shaking in this. It's
It's
so
cold,
cold,
bro.
that I'm
It's
sitting
cold.
here stuttering and everything.
We should get off this podcast.
What are we at?
We
We
should
should-
end it.
we
It's
should
an
go to
hour
this-
right now.
We should go to this fire.
1 hour, right? 9. 1 hour 9.
Dude, I think we can
3
keep it going
minutes
for
of
another
bullshit.
15. Bro.
Yeah, we can. I'm good.
Welcome. 15.
Let's just
Well, it's
try
not
and
15.
get the.
Yeah, what are your plans with your car moving forward now that you've got it running and driving?
Make it all one color as soon as possible. I cannot stand the whatever is going on with that thing.
You're going to wrap it,
I think I'm actually gonna paint it.
paint
We've
it.
been experimenting with paint stuff at the shop, my job,
Mhm.
and we painted my boss's Evo, and it didn't turn out terrible. So it's not gonna be anything like what Isaac's car looks like, because that thing is gorgeous. But as long as it's
Hey,
one
Bo.
color,
Can you go up to the gate and help Silly get in? Sorry to interrupt
Still
everyone.
All right,
here?
Silly made it.
Yo,
you
Silly
you can
made it.
interrupt when Silly is
Yes.
at the track.
I'm so stoked. Silly made it. It's gonna be the best night ever.
That rules, dude.
I'm
Shout
so
out Bo.
stoked.
The Bo cameo is worth it.
Yes, that's amazing.
He's that way.
Hell yeah. Whoa.
Sick.
Okay. What did you say?
Your plans, you're gonna paint it.
Yes, I
You
really
were
want to.
working on the paint. It didn't turn out terrible, and now you're
Yeah.
gonna paint your car, and
I,
it's not gonna turn out like Isaac's because his is awesome.
Yes, exactly. I could have a mediocre paint job and still be happy. I
What
really.
color?
So, cobalt green, metallic. It's an S14.
We're not gonna put a picture of that anywhere on.
No, don't. Make him look it up.
Cobalt.
If you
Look
know
it up.
if you know Prism Mike's 300ZX, basically that, but he used a way darker like primer or sealer.
Hey, I have an
something.
idea.
What's that? Red.
No. That's a good guess, though. This is the only time that I would tell you to do this. But I think that it would be very sick if you did a car in Montego blue.
All right. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. So for those of you who don't know, my OG Miata is Montego blue,
Yep.
the one that started it all. This is the other car that I wanted in high school when I was like, I want two cars. I want a Miata. I want a 240.
Yep.
So I do have Montego blue Miata.
I guess maybe if you have it in the Miata, maybe you shouldn't do it on the 240.
So the closest Nissan color to Montego is that color. That's why I like it so much.
Really?
You should look up a picture of it later.
Okay, perfect.
It's very similar. It's almost like the color of the Chaser over there.
I've seen it on an S14.
Yeah.
For sure, right?
Prism Mike's 300ZX is that color, but he used a dark base coat so it doesn't pop as much as like the factory color. I'm trying to do like white with like light
Base coat is
Yes.
important for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I want it to be closer to the color that Chaser is than like as dark as his car is.
Yeah.
But I think it's the sickest color ever.
It's a super
like
cool
a-
color.
it's like
It's not that color, is it?
What's that?
In your bay?
No. So the bay color on my car is a random can of paint that came from the paint store in town. I
Yeah.
said, "Do you guys have any extra?" And they said, "Yep, here you go. Stop it, Chevy Cruze." So it's Chevy Cruze, but 2 green.
Run it up.
It was a
It
dark
looks pretty
color.
good to me.
Yeah, I painted that in my driveway.
Yeah. You did a lot of work on the bay too. It looks good.
Oh, dude, I stripped this thing down to nothing. Cody was talking about it on his car the other day with the wire wheel
Yeah.
going at it. I actually rhino lined all my frame rails so they're like kind of a sticky, like not like bed liner.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
truck.
Bed liner.
Yeah,
I did that all on my like inner fender wells in the front, and
absolutely.
then yeah.
I did it under I made a new battery tray mount because my car was rotted out like every other car. And welded new steel in there and then did the same thing. Took a page out of Priz's book and tried to do as much like rust prevention as possible while I was in there.
You have
good
to
move.
in these cars
Yeah.
because they just fall
Certainly.
apart.
Your bay's pretty tidy. It's like, it's not like a tucked crazy bay, but it's like, it looks like would be easy to manage. For like a swap car that you just did, dude.
Yeah. Coming from the Miata, I tried to do like tucked bay, like I'm going to make all the hose clamps like face down because it looks more aesthetically pleasing. And then breaking that shit at the track and having to fix it, I was like, never doing that again, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never trying to, it's not worth the style or like, if you can do like a harness tuck and you can like route it a different way, do it.
For
That's
sure.
cool. But don't make it so much harder to fix your car in a 5-minute call at a comp if you don't have to.
Right.
Yeah.
0 point in doing that.
Every clamp on my car is in the most easiest position to get to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I can get to it with like a power tool as fast as possible.
Yep. Yeah, you're just missing out on driving for
For what,
reason.
dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your hose clamps
So
flip the
your
wrong
car looks
way.
better when the hood's open?
Yeah.
Get
Off
a
park.
Get a job.
Yeah, dude, I hate working on a car. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible.
VQ swap it.
Well, no.
Well, no. Cody actually told me that he hates this swap, but he said it was sick that I did it and that my car got running.
You did it wicked fast, and it's like pretty good, obviously. Like, I knew it was going to be solid.
It looks like
Appreciate
the engine looks like it belongs in this engine bay way more than a 350Z.
Than the Z.
Like,
I
it's
know.
so much more crowded in a Z. Like,
Dude,
it looks like it wouldn't be a pain in the ass to work on it.
So at my job, I've done like headers on a factory Z. Biggest pain in the ass. Like, I would rather do headers on like a vet.
I've heard nightmare stories about headers on
Yeah,
Z.
and they never fit. If you buy like I don't care what headers you buy, if they're not like the ISR specific ones, you still have to hammer the ISR specific ones. They don't fit.
Yeah.
No eBay shit's gonna fit. None of it. I did have to massage the factory manifolds a little bit to get them to fit in here. One of them's like damn near flat, but
That's okay.
yeah, it doesn't care at
Dude,
all.
I'm impressed by it.
I appreciate it. It's exactly what I wanted it to be, and I keep saying that. But
yeah, people just didn't see the backstory that I saw, I guess. I
Yeah.
mean, me and Cody were following along the whole time, like I was saying, but
yeah,
it was very cool because it was like, you were like, I'm going to do KAT. And then it was like January, or it wasn't even that.
February.
I remember that you didn't actually even start on the swap until like, it couldn't have been more than 2 months ago.
Yeah. No, I could go back and actually check, but I almost guarantee you.
It's like, this guy's going to start this swap like kind of before the season starts. I was like, ugh.
Dude, like I'm seeing like, if you don't know, they basically run season all year round here. But I'm like, the first events that I want to hit are coming up, and
Right.
I'm gonna miss them. And I just came from like a pretty baller like Miata with like all this shit and like competitive car, proven competitive. I don't want to look like a loser and just keep showing up
Right.
with no car,
Yeah.
or with like a Z with angle, because I've already done that. I won't.
Well,
have
you want to,
fun
there's
doing
certain people you want to drive with.
that. Exactly, and like obviously you guys are one of them.
Yeah,
but
you want to hang, which is
Yeah.
sick.
no, 100%. You made the final push though. You were like probably 2 weeks ago. You were like,
Oh, yeah, I was hitting you up.
he's like, hey, you coming to SMP? And I'm like,
Be sick if you showed up.
Like,
dude.
yeah, I probably could if I really tried. And then I just started stressing myself out. And when I stress myself out, I just like, I'm so worried about making something that I don't even realize like what I'm doing. And then I was like, oh, damn,
Yeah.
kind of got that done already.
I realized that I'm going to all these events and I'd rather just like see as many of my friends as possible. Like, like the ones that are out here,
Absolutely.
So I'm like, I'm coming down. Well, I didn't come here at all last year. I don't even know if it was the year before that we were here. I don't think so. It was 2
last time-
years for sure.
I want to say the last time
we
you guys
have
were
been
here
here
was
2 years.
23 or 20,
Yeah.
22.
It's been a long time. So I'm like, we're coming down, dude. You got to come out. So we
Yeah.
can chill. And
We've driven together since then, but like this is
Yeah.
these are kind of like my stomping grounds. So
we drive
you
together
guys-
every year somewhere,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
It's probably 1 year where we missed out, but
yeah.
for the most part, I try and figure out a way to drive with you because you rip. I mean, all these dudes
Yeah.
rip. It's hard to get out here and drive with everybody, so I apologize.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you guys coming down.
Yeah, 3 days though. Maybe we'll get in driving with everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me get a
as
little bit
well.
more comfortable in the car.
Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit more free.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, tomorrow's gonna be wild.
I wish they would just leave it on a layout for a little bit while so we can like get comfortable. Like, cause I go out and it's like, oh yeah, I gotta try this new entry into this weird corner.
Just talk to James.
Layout changed 4 times today.
Yeah, no, just
It's because there wasn't anyone driving consistently. If everyone's like, if you go out there and consistently drive the same thing,
Yeah.
probably just leave.
absolutely. No, that's literally what he does.
I just want to get used to it again.
like James is cool with like you walking up there and be like, hey, bro, like it's been this.
Oh, he has been.
Oh yeah,
We
he's
were changing it all the time. I was like, I'm going out there
So-
and changing it, dude.
so James. I didn't even realize he ran these events when I started talking to him, but dude is like genuinely one of my closest friends in drifting.
That's
and
sick.
he obviously runs this place under SMP Drift. but
Yep.
he's really pushing me a lot. He had a vet and I was keeping up with him in the Miata, and that was like the coolest shit ever to me. I'm like, how is this happening? It was because he was on dog shit tires and I was on a little bit better tires with less
Yeah.
pressure, but
And he's got an S15.
Dude, he always runs. James always runs way too powerful of a car on shit tires, dude.
Yeah.
yes,
Dude loves a loose car.
he does. Yep.
He just likes burning rubber.
Yeah.
Hey man, he came from Z's. That's what it is.
Yep. Yeah,
He hasn't yet experienced the grip of a properly set up S chassis.
Yeah, for real.
Which is crazy that it has a S15. That was an FD car.
Yeah.
He always ran it on too small of a tire.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude run his LS F15
With great power
on
comes great
235.
Yeah.
responsibility or whatever.
he does not have the responsibility.
Oh, well. That car's cool. I got to peek at it earlier. I was like, damn, this is pretty sick.
No,
This
it's
15's cool.
It was a Canada FD car.
Yeah.
That's how he got it down here, I guess.
It was cool because it was like so beat up.
Yeah, dude, it's
Like
thrashed.
it's a used S15.
Yeah.
Well, like it's obviously still good.
100%. Yeah.
Plenty of life left.
Solid tube.
You just gotta
chassis
grip
on
that thing up.
Yeah,
though.
solid. A lot of tubes on that thing.
Yeah. I guess you asked what the future plans are for this car. I definitely want to get a cage in it as soon as possible.
Caging.
I jacked the left front of the car up to put the angle on, and the door wouldn't shut anymore. And I went, you know what? It's probably a good car to put a cage in.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah, it's
They help. Cages help with these cars a lot.
Yeah.
I can't wait for both of you guys to see what it's like.
yeah. Definitely as many poly bushings in the rear as possible. I like the gearing. I don't think I'm gonna do the Z-diff conversion.
Yeah.
I thought about it for a really long time.
Maybe
but-
just Z axles if you find yourself breaking them.
Yeah, exactly. I actually thought I did earlier. I heard one clicking, and it was just a tire string. So I was like, hell yeah. But
Yeah, I think if you're doing all right on the 285s that you're
okay, yeah, I got used.
Yeah,
tires.
dude, that's crazy.
I got used tires off a E90.
You're
3.
insanely well. Obviously, I'm not gonna say you're lucky because you live around here and you drive this track, but it's good that you got those tires and you're driving on probably the slickest track that I've driven in a long time.
Yeah, bro. I like this track. I've found it so hard to explore different tire options here because nothing works. Like you
Yeah.
can run a 195 50,
Oh, dude,
50.
you should run those 265 35 MTs. The mud terrain truck tires, dude.
Yo,
Dude, they're like $90 a pop,
do
dude.
they work?
Dude, yeah, they don't delam, they smoke like crazy, and
They last forever, apparently.
last forever, and I bet it would be good out here, dude.
Interesting.
Maybe
Yeah,
worth
no,
a
and
shot.
If I go off track, I'm just ready for it. That's
Exactly,
sick. Yeah.
dude.
Maybe throw them in the front too.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude,
You're looking.
There's an old rally course off the end of the track.
That's the most SMP thing I've heard all day. Might as well throw the
Dude, actually, I think
multi-terrains.
I think there's a Geo Prism up there with the tires on it already.
Dude, the one up there on 44. This thing's
Dude, I was making the joke. I was like, "Oh, look, an SMP car,
Yeah. No. Every time we
a
come.
real life SMP car."
Yep.
Fully raised.
Yeah.
Fully raised mud tires.
Trying to break the cycle a little bit.
I think you're doing a good job, dude. There's cool cars here, and a lot of them are your buddies. So
Yeah. No, we kind of all banded up and had the same mindset. So that's kind of where the
that's what it's about, dude.
little team. We definitely threw ourselves into that way too quick. Like entirely
but-
too quick.
Sorry, dude. You guys will figure it out.
Oh, absolutely. If we want to pursue it, I went into it way too hard and took it way too seriously, and it just immediately fell apart because it was like trying to be something we weren't for sure.
Oh fuck, this is hard.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
hard.
it wasn't necessarily, oh, fuck, this is hard. It was like, damn, it takes a lot of, like, talking to people to get them to agree on something.
Oh yeah,
Like,
fucking sucks.
I've heard you guys have similar conversations and stuff, but it's like, it's hard not to let people's emotions get involved with stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah.
I am a very, I don't know how to say it. If I believe in something, I believe that it's the truth. I'm very stuck in my ways, and I'm like,
Stubborn.
no,
You're
just
this is how
stubborn.
we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm absolutely stubborn. I've blown up a lot of engines because I'm stubborn.
You'll have that. There's people like that.
Yeah, but when there's other people like that, and I'm with those people,
Butt heads.
yeah, sometimes.
I get it.
But no, I mean,
That's cool.
I love all the dudes that I drive with all the time, and
Yeah, you guys
We're-
got a cool little dudes here are cool.
yeah,
I love.
and like we all live in the same town. It's kind of the same situation as you guys, but
I saw all these dudes roll up in the morning, and I was like, hell yeah!
yeah,
I'm stoked to see all these guys, and they're showing up with cooler cars than the last time I was here. I was like, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong going on here.
The
There's
youth
no
is-
one out here helping these guys.
The youth is alive and well.
Yeah.
At SMP, here they all come.
SMP gets a
Scary.
bad rap, but fellas are out here doing it.
Yep.
It's there's good people out here. Obviously, there's always good people everywhere.
It's sick to also like just coerce with people and like even if we're not like helping each other work on each other's cars, all
Like
of us are
staying updated with each other's builds and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
and like it's really helped for me to live with Oliver and Nolan because I can like be on the couch at like 7:30 at night, and I can just look over and be like, "Yo, I got an idea for like a line we could do, or like a new sticker, or like some
Right.
cool shit that we could do, or like, hey, we should try and hit this event."
Yeah.
I can like correlate the whole thing without me having to like call 6 people.
Yeah, or think about it and go, oh, I'll remember to tell them, and then you forget.
Absolutely. No, and we just like, I mean, literally, we're like family. We all live in.
I think me and Cody would be cracked out if we lived in the same place. 'Cause
Absolutely.
It would just be like boing, 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 boing of ideas,
Yeah.
just nonstop all day.
No,
Like,
the nice thing is we actually get to like commit to a lot of them too.
that's pretty sick, dude.
Me
You guys got a nice setup. Be smart about how set up you guys are, because you guys got a sick, like,
yeah, no, I
good
mean,
potential.
dude, we literally have no problems with each other. It's been really good so far.
That
Knock on
rules.
wood.
Fellas
Oliver-
are doing it.
Oliver he's kind of like a cat. He just like goes away for a couple days and then he'll come back and I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, I did this to my car. I'm like, sick.
Yeah, and
He
those
just
dudes
goes
are
away.
playing the sim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play the sim with Oliver, play the
Yep.
sim with you.
Always
Uh,
talk the shit on the sim.
good old Assetto, dude.
Yep. Need to get back on.
Yeah, dude.
I need Oliver to fix his sim setup. It's awful right now.
SMP track on the sim is fun.
Dude, it's really fun.
We
You
were
can
getting
start
rowdy.
from like all the way back here and just rip down
We
the,
were getting
the
rowdy,
pits.
dude. I was like, man, if we drive like this in real life, it's gonna be a bad one.
Yeah. Yeah, don't spin.
Yeah, dude. I'm
The
hoping
grip,
to get
the
in.
grip is way better, and
I'd be really inclined
the
into
game.
like
yeah, on the game.
some
way more
drift
grip in the
trains
game.
tomorrow. I'd be inclined to maybe some drift trains with,
Yeah,
There's
hit some
a
Midwest
lot of
tandems.
like pretty
Some
dudes
Midwest
that are getting
tandems,
pretty
yeah.
solid. Yeah, some Midwest train.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this track up. We'll limit the track at 7 cars.
Yeah.
7 cars on.
No, we
track
literally
once.
can't. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys and all of us. That's literally
That's
it.
basically it,
Yeah.
which is honestly like
Perfect.
TSB private day.
We damn near
3 days
we damn near were doing it at the
Yeah.
end of the night tonight.
Absolutely, dude. This car felt better.
I think it was you, then Sam, then Ezra, then me, then
Really?
Isaac behind
You
me.
were in
Probably.
between one?
Yeah, at one
Oh,
point
yeah,
Ezra
'cause-
spun.
yeah, he
but
spun, and then I went around him.
You
and
went
then-
on the inside and I went on the outside.
I mean, there was 4 cars in between us, but we were all on the track at the same time.
Yeah, no, we were all having. We were. all
Miles was
having-
in there with us. Isaac was in there with us.
Yep.
We're just having
Ezra
a
and-
ball.
Ezra and I are on the exact.
And we
same
couldn't
angle.
even see anything.
No one could see. We got off track. I was like, could anybody see out there? And everybody's like, no, not really.
I could see everything because I hardwired my brights to be my headlights all the time.
Yeah.
I'm that asshole driving the
It's
D.
fine, dude. You got
Dude.
freaking low lights on that
I
thing.
got halogens.
Yeah, they're not bright.
It's fine.
I went out on track because we went out as a team. We are like, oh, we'll do some team laps, end the day off good, and then get through like basically a lap and a half. And I'm like, I really can't see very good. And we pulled back in around, luckily, and I pulled up to Cody and I was like, we should probably just do like normal drifting for a little bit because it's like basically dark.
Yeah. Dark
No,
as hell.
It was sick to at least get a few tonight.
Oh, yeah, dude. We'll get them in
Sunset-
tomorrow.
Sunset driving, just that shit was awesome. Definitely
Yep.
like checked off the box of like I already got to drive
Yeah.
as much as I wanted to. I got what I wanted to out of this weekend already.
Yeah, we said that. We said that pretty early in the day.
Everything else is bonus at this point. I
Yep.
mean,
Mhm.
my $400 engine could go out, and I'm not really gonna be sad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be set as far as that's concerned. Like,
Oh, dude,
and you're probably not even really worried about this engine.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it holds together.
It was
for,
all
like,
the stuff around it that was tough.
Yeah.
Like,
That's all-
like
that's all
oh,
it-
you got to pull the engine out and put a new one in. Big deal.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I
And
mean,
you-
there's so much room too. I mean, I literally have like probably 10 inches of room between the radiator and the front of the engine.
How many miles are on that engine?
Allegedly 170, I think. The guy crashed his 03Z like bad, and
Hell yeah.
yeah,
That'll work.
everything works so far. It's
Smoked a little bit, but
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I think it's just building like excessive crankcase pressure.
Gotta be.
Do you
Gotta
think?
be something.
Do you think you could put a bigger exhaust on it, maybe? And that would help. Do you think would that help?
I don't know.
Headers back. I think it's dude. If you saw how small the runners are on like the factory manifolds, you would
Yeah.
not believe it. They are tiny. They're like E36 if you know what those are.
Yeah.
Like know what those
Yep.
look like.
Yep.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's really
It's either that or like maybe just some valve stem seals
Oh, probably. I mean, who knows how long the engine sat, too. The guy was just
True.
like, oh, yeah, he said, I got rid of the car a few years ago, so I'm sure it's sat in a...
Oh, yeah, maybe it'll just clear
Maybe
up.
you should just run some Klotz Uplon through the fuel system.
You're so right.
You know what?
We got some here?
Yeah, I got some. I could probably just dump some in your tank.
I might have to use it to get to the gas station.
That's fine. We could hook you up with some Klotz
Uplon,
Uplon,
dude.
and then
That stuff cleans it. Right?
yeah, it's upper cylinder treatment. So we could report back the
Absolutely.
next
yeah.
episode with how that fares.
Damn,
for
that's
your-
actually a good
for
idea.
your
I'm interested.
smoking issue.
Do some R&D.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out Klotz, by the way.
Live.
Klotz is sick.
Lots of rips.
I'm not affiliated, but
Yo,
Uh,
I can
family-
officially say it. Klotz saved my engine.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
Oh
did.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
For the people who don't know, my oil filter housing broke off
On
on
the
the highway, fully driving on the highway, cruising in 6th gear, and the oil filter breaks off and fully lost like all the oil.
Yeah. Check the
instantly.
dipstick, bone dry.
Bone dry.
Insane failure.
Drove
by
it
the
all
way.
day.
Insane failure.
Had Klotz in it.
Yeah.
Yep. Put a new
Same
oil
grass.
filter housing on it. Put more Klotz in it. Start it right up. Good to
Started
go.
right up. Good to go. Lasted a day of drifting already.
Yeah.
Saved my engine for sure, at least for a day.
Klotz
And
is
I-
big.
Yeah, I think it'll hopefully continue that tomorrow. And
Going back
for a
to
while.
the two-stroke thing, that's all we ever ran.
Klotz, baby, in the
Yeah.
2-stroke.
All the way back to my great-grandpa back in like or not great-grandpa, grandpa in
Dude, the old
70s.
fellas, they know what's up about
Dude.
Klotz.
Yeah.
They're
I didn't.
they're
So
amped
no
up
one
about
in
it.
California knows what it is.
That's crazy.
They don't sell it out there because of the like Proposition 65 or whatever.
Oh,
It's weird, yeah. Or maybe you can't get it in like big quantities because my dad would have to drive to Nevada to get it.
that's wild.
Yeah. No.
Or doing drug deals with Klotz, taking
yeah.
them across state lines.
Yeah.
Smuggling
Absolutely.
Klotz.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well,
Allegedly.
you got to do what you got to do to get the Klotz.
Dude, nothing better. Nothing better
do
than running through a
anything, dude.
two-stroke at all.
That stuff's good.
It smells so good.
I love it.
Shout out Klotz massively.
I need a candle.
Yeah, use discount code SMOOTH26. I think.
Smooth 26 on the internet website,
Yeah.
Klotz.com.
Get some Klotz in that VQ. son.
KlotzLube.com.
Get you a Klotz candle.
I think it's 25% off or 20,
20% off.
which is great.
KlotzLube.com for all their products.
Trust me, you're not gonna regret it. Even if you just try it for one oil change.
I just want to smell it.
Or
I hope
or,
my VQ
or any
burns
of their
oil.
other stuff. They got tons of stuff on there.
So much stuff. Gear oil. I got gear oil
Gear
in my
oil.
trans.
Fuel system treatment,
You were using that stuff on your
quick
wheels.
detailer.
Oh, the
Oh,
quick detailers.
They got, what is that called? The
KS4 or
the
whatever.
KS4 or something like that. I forget the exact
Where's
name. of it,
Miles
but
at?
it's
He
a
knows.
it's like a it's called like Shine and Protect. It's a
Yeah.
plastic protectant.
This isn't like necessarily an ad, everybody. This is real stuff we did today.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Like
earlier
I said,
today, Sam hit my wheel, and I just sprayed this Klotz stuff on there.
The
And,
quick, or no, it was the KS4 or
Yeah,
the
it's like
KS4.
made to remove like rubber and stuff, and like literally just the tire marks wiped right off my wheel, so easy.
Yeah.
genuinely not affiliated. and it was
Everyone
pretty
watched that.
impressive. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty impressive.
Cody found out it could do that live. He was
Yeah.
like,
I
"Whoa!"
was like,
and
hey,
wiped his whole car with it.
I was like, oh, this
"No."
removes rubber. I was like, I got the rubber right here. I need to remove. Let me try it out right now. Worked
Worked good.
flawlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeping them white wheels real white.
Yeah.
Those look sick, by the way.
Thanks, man. New wheels on the car. Pretty excited about them.
Good
Looks
wheels.
good.
Try to keep them white a little
White wheels
longer.
always.
Hopefully no one hits me in the wheel.
Hopefully not.
I got you.
Could never be me.
Yeah, never Sam.
Dude, hopefully I'll be hitting some people tomorrow. It'll be awesome.
Hit me, please.
Say
Give
less,
me
brother.
give me a reason to buy a fiberglass kit. I do not want my wavy kit anymore.
Thing that's a bummer about out here is that you can hit each other, but it's like a jump in and hit them and get out
Yup,
because
there
the
is
corners are so
nothing-
close together. Like
there's
it's
nothing-
Unless you do
basically
it on
emoji.
the back.
You do it on the back one, that's where you can get them.
Yeah. And then you slow way down, and then you gap each other on the.
You either got to do it on the entry or the last corner.
Yep. Absolutely.
It works though.
I mean, you can get in the pocket like next to somebody, but actually tapping them anywhere on this track, you're gonna bobble and go offline immediately afterwards. Because I've made the dive and like been there and then been like, nah, I can't do it. Like, gotta come back, gotta reel it in because I
Yeah.
gotta transition in time.
Yep.
It feels crazy when you're committed to throttle here
Yeah,
because you're just like
you're just ripping.
wide open throttle and the car's just like
You almost have
bouncing
to be because if
everywhere. Yeah.
you're not
It's smoother
committed
to be on it.
if you're not committed to throttle, it seems like it you'll almost straighten out, like the way that the track kind of like goes.
It will like
uphill,
grab
like,
you
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's
No,
kind of weird.
This track will make
Might
you
just be,
drive
it
right.
might just be me and my car with the two-way that you gotta like really be on throttle, or it's gonna like
Oh,
it's gonna just straighten out.
I didn't know you had a two-way. I thought you were unwelded.
I got a two-way. It's
Nice.
sick.
I've only ever experienced Torsen LSD. That's what I started driving on, so I understand your pain a little bit, but
Oh, it's not pain.
No, it's actually like, well, you just have to like know how to drive.
He
with
can
it.
use it
Yeah.
towards his advantage
Yeah.
massively.
It's because it's definitely like, I don't know. It's like more throttle, more sideways. Just
In
like,
drift,
and
your car is
it's so
better drive out of a corner.
it's so easy to dial in. Yeah, because you can just like less throttle and it just grips up so
Grips up.
hard.
I've also just never driven like an actual proper setup.
I've driven
two-way
one.
car,
Well, I've driven
1.5
nerds, I
engine.
guess, so two maybe.
Yeah.
They're good. I like
We
them.
should do some
Torsen's
car
kinda
switching
sick.
around tomorrow.
I was hoping for a little bit of that maybe. I'd be
That'd be
into
sick.
it.
Musical cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I'd be into that.
You guys can hook to my shitty Bluetooth in my car.
Sick, dude. I got Bluetooth.
Bump some 3.6 in my car.
I
Hell
got
yeah,
I
I'll
got
do
a
it.
sub in my car.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous, dude. So yeah, next up, another thing I want to do is definitely that. Put like a
Sound
decent,
system.
Sound system.
Yeah.
just interior tune.
Yeah.
You can find subs on Marketplace for like $200. I'm stupid if I don't.
Dude, put Apple CarPlay in your car. It's so sick.
I do
It's
kinda-
so sick.
So
I do
so
kind of
sick.
too.
So you're gonna have Spotify.
Because then your shit just like automatically connects, and you can just like look right at your screen and press play
Yeah.
right on it.
I have like
They
a
go onto your playlist.
You can go to everything.
old school double din in my car. It's like a JVC or something. Like
That's pretty sick too,
It is. It's actually like I know it was expensive whenever they bought it, but
though.
yeah.
Back in 03 or whatever.
Yeah, back when I was born.
Yep.
Yep.
That rules.
I love this car. It's
You
taught
do a
me.
good job, dude. I'm
It's taught
stoked.
me. It's taught me more than pretty much any other car I've ever had.
Yeah. It's obviously like, hopefully if people are watching this, they might be like, oh man, this car, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, this guy does some good stuff. I'm stoked about it. The Miata is sick. Your other Miata has been sick. You have another insanely sick Z. Had plenty of sweet like drift cars, Zs. You had an HRZ that I traded for. You've got plenty of good work. So I know this one's gonna be good. It's already good. Like,
Just give me a little time after
Yeah.
not even after the season. I will definitely be doing it throughout the season. It's just gonna take me recuperating a little bit because I made a lot of stuff happen just to get
you've been on the
here.
grind. Yeah.
Yeah, your boy was like checking his bank account, paying entry.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I was like, yeah, I
Hey,
got
right there with
made
you.
it here with
I got, like-
16 cents in my bank account.
Yep.
pretty close, man.
Right
Pretty
there
close.
with you.
Before I got paid, it was sketchy low, but no, I wouldn't have it any other way. Honestly,
Hell yeah, dude.
I'd rather be broke with a running drift car than not having a running drift car and have money.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
dude.
Why do you have money if your car doesn't run?
Exactly.
Yeah,
What are
exactly.
you doing? You better be saving for the engine that's gonna make it.
God
run.
forbid a white boy have a hobby.
Yeah.
Or a little motion. It's terrible.
All right, everybody, we're gonna end this podcast right
Yep.
here. Thank you
Stoked.
for joining us. The Smoking Section Podcast brought to you by Rush Hour Productions, the best production company in all the land. Book them for your next podcast.
Go drove all the way here from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Oh yeah, they will
3.5
do that
hours.
for you. If you pay them money, they will
They'll do it.
drive to you to film your podcast.
Yeah, 4 hours, 5 hours, 10
What
hours,
time? What time?
24 hours,
Oh,
34 hours.
oh, what time do you
65
want to
hours,
start your
65
podcast? The pod. Oh,
Look at that.
yeah. The driving ends at 10 p.m. So can we start the podcast at like 11? Oh, I can make that happen.
Outside
says
the pit.
Rush Hour Productions. Yeah, it's like, could you guys get a hotel room? Sorry, everything's booked. Is there anywhere inside we could get? No, sorry, we're gonna have to do this outside. That's fine. I
Get
can
it
make it
outside.
happen. Rush Hour Productions.
Name a
Yeah.
better commercial than that. All right, turn this thing off.
Thank you guys.
I'm
See you
so
next
cool.
time.
Jesus.